I spent years consuming every productivity hack, book, and video out there, yet I still felt stuck, overwhelmed, and unable to take meaningful action. If that sounds like you, this video is for you. A few weeks ago, we talked about the power of doing nothing, those 15-minute breaks that recharge your creative spark. Today, as the third video in our 21-part self-improvement journey, we're turning the page to the next challenge. Why is it that even with clarity and rest, many of us still can't take action? You've given yourself permission to rest, but the gap remains. The action gap. That frustrating space where insight crashes into inertia. Like you have a detailed map, but feel stuck at the trailhead. Sound familiar? Information bombards us daily. Articles, podcasts, videos, flooding your mind. The hardest part? Figuring out what to do next. That paralysis isn't laziness. It's your brain's way of protecting you from overload. Here's the truth. Closing the gap isn't about more information or even more rest. It's about mastering minimal, intentional action. The smart, steady steps bridging insight to impact. Let's break down a simple 3-step method based on science to cross that bridge without overwhelm or guilt. Remember the default mode network from our last video? That mental workshop in your brain connects ideas while you rest. But rest alone won't close the gap between knowing and doing. Your brain needs clear, small signals that ignite movement. Studies show setting tiny, doable goals activates dopamine, your go signal. Those micro wins build momentum, rewiring your mind away from stress toward flow. But here's the catch. When your to-do list resembles a mountain, even a small step feels intimidating. That's where your minimum viable action, or MVA, becomes a game changer. Imagine you're at sea, with waves crashing. Instead of swimming to shore, you build a simple raft, sturdy and small, to navigate safely step by step. Step 1. Schedule a thinking window. If you've embraced 15-minute breaks before, great. Now, make that a focused period for reflection and planning. No multitasking, no distractions. This shifts your mind from passive consumption to active synthesis. Step 2. Pick your minimum viable action. Choose one tiny specific step. Write one sentence, sketch one idea, or send a single email. This is about activation, not perfection. Thinking of action as a pebble instead of a mountain shifts your mindset from overwhelm to approachability. Step 3. Reframe downtime as productive recovery. Rest isn't empty time. It's high-value processing. Supporting your brain's creativity and willpower behind the scenes sets the stage for your next big move. These three, thinking, minimal action, and recovery, build sustaining momentum. You're not battling overwhelm or productivity guilt anymore. You're nurturing a cycle of growth. Psychology research tells us strong intentions alone don't guarantee action. Success depends on clear, stable intentions plus practical tools like planning and managing your environment. Real transformation comes when intentions are concrete, manageable, and integrated into daily life. This method has been proven to improve focus and creative output far beyond the grind harder mindset. And here's the best part. Once momentum starts, the bridge from information to action feels like a well-worn path, not a rickety rope bridge. Imagine waking up eager to take that simplest next step. Light, confident, free from chaos. The fog of indecision lifts, replaced by clarity and steady discipline. You have the power to close your action gap. It starts with one small move tomorrow. Book your thinking window. Just 15 minutes counts. Pick a tiny minimum viable action, something doable and meaningful. Treat rest and downtime as essential fuel. Because in the end, it's not how much you know or how hard you rest. It's how intentionally you move that sparks real transformation. If you're new here, this is part 3 of our 21-video self-improvement series, guiding you step by step towards your fullest potential. Don't miss the previous videos, they build the foundation. And stay tuned for the next, where we dive deeper into keeping this momentum thriving. If this resonated, try these steps and drop your first minimum viable action in the comments. It's your bridge to change, built step by step with kindness. Thanks for watching. See you next time.